stops you.
Aluminum foil.
What'd you say
Phenomenon
about
in which a substance is made up of several protons, neutrons, and electrons bonded together using something known as covalent bonding to form something which makes up the prefix hydro, standing for the substance in which is consistent of two hydrogen atoms which are made of single proton and electron, and one oxygen atom which is made of 8 protons, 8 neutrons, 8 electrons, calling
Jesus
dihydrogen
Christ.
monoxide, come into contact with some other type of substance which also happens to be made of protons, neutrons, and electrons, which form together to form things known by the name of atomic particles, which arrange in a specific structure in order to make a thing known as a molecular substance. And
thing
the
I found
dihydrogen
most
monoxide, which
confusing
is
about
made
that.
up of protons, neutrons, and electrons, which forms atoms, which arrange to form dihydrogen monoxide, breaks the covalent chemical bonds between the atomic particles, which make up the molecular substance, forming two different molecular or possibly atomic substances as a result of the covalent bonds being broken down by the chemical reaction with the dihydrogen monoxide. Mini fridge, fire extinguisher.
All right. Welcome back to our podcast. This is not my podcast or your podcast. This is our podcast. This is episode 3. R standing for Among Us Random. Link will be in the description. People are leaving and we cannot get them back. Join us. We need help. I am your host, Pyrentis. That chicken above me is Crispy. My man's recording, Sarge over here. We have just Joe King
Ye howdy.
on my left. We have Nagito Komaeda, who's probably not going to talk. Below me, we have
That's a
Shu, who's
lie.
also probably not
Yeah.
going to talk. And then we have IDK, the one
I
who's
will
been
talk,
annoying us
but only if we
to-
talk about Haha Mini Fridge.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And welcome.
We are losing brain cells.
Where we talk about mini fridges and hydrolysis.
Me, I've We already are lost all losing my- brain cells the more episodes we do. Please join us. Please help.
3, come on.
We
If you
need
have
more
something brain cells,
collective
just come on over, you know? Come on over and learn about hydrolysis with me.
Alright, topic.
I wanted to start out with like the one I suggested, kind of.
Alright.
Okay, then talk.
I this is only my second episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still a little bit nervous. Okay, give me a freaking break.
No.
Shut up, cock.
No. Oh.
Shut up. Anyway, okay, what kind of music we liked earlier in life versus now? What I see.
I mean, since you know.
So, I guess I'll go first because it was
Yes.
my idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I was younger,
Wait, not hold on. Not your idea. Our idea.
Yeah,
Gotcha
What you
there.
did
my
there.
idea, not your idea. It's our idea.
This is Russia.
This is Russian, motherfucker.
Okay.
Where we
So-
share everything.
The main music I used to listen to was mainly Avril Lavigne, Rihanna, and Eminem songs.
Okay,
Those-
you cannot go wrong with Eminem songs. To be fair,
I mean, true.
I still listen to them. From time to time.
Yeah.
Facts.
I still listen to Love the Way You Lie, and I can't stop.
You addicted.
I'm a little bit of an
motherfucker.
Eminem
You need
addict.
help.
Just a little bit. Don't
A little bit turned to a lot.
Oh my. Anyway. Yeah, that didn't stay the case for long. Just liking those 3 artists. I like almost every single genre of music now.
Well, that's tough. But
Yeah.
every single genre. All right, you like every single genre. Name every genre.
Oh, you like music? Name
Okay.
every genre.
Okay.
Name every
I will-
song.
No, I will not name every song in existence because that is impossible.
Oh,
It's not
it's
impossible.
impossible. You say. I am about to search up every fucking song known to man.
Don't
Hold
you
the fuck up.
Do not you dare. Do not you
Hold
dare.
the fuck up.
Okay. So, but the main genre I listen to now is definitely R&B.
R&B.
Like R&B is just my kind of music.
All right,
Oh,
who wants to go next?
Christ. Oh, dear Lord. So I found every song. Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
Same. I did as
We're
well.
not listing. We're not listing this on the podcast.
Every single song. The entire like history.
See, when I was
Sure.
growing up, the only music I listened to was whatever was on the radio.
Okay,
Same.
that does
Ike,
true for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I mean,
So
yeah.
if it was on the radio, then I'd listen to it.
Dude, I listen to two radio stations, K104 and
106.1
106.5 Kiss FM.
Kiss
106.1, yeah, sorry. Bleh. Those are like the only two stations that I will listen to.
98.7 K Love was where it was at for me.
Jack
Mm.
FM.
So,
Did you say Jack FM?
Jack FM.
Wait,
It
okay,
was
so I remember
Sounds kind of sus.
speaking of the radio, I remember it was always Katy Perry and Bruno Mars on the radio.
To be fair,
Literally
yeah.
always. And
To be
Taylor
fair.
Swift. You cannot escape. Okay, Taylor Swift was basically the K-pop of late 2000s and early 2010s. She
Yeah,
was basically
we're going with that.
yeah.
yeah, are you
bro.
trying to diss Taylor Swift?
No, I mean,
I'm-
I like a few of her songs. I like a few of her songs. I'm not a big fan though.
Mm.
I don't like all of her songs, but Wildest Dreams goes hard.
I will
Yeah.
say that, listen, when I heard that my penis was rocking solid, I'm like,
Oh
yes.
my god.
Do not even. She is literally 13 years older than you.
Oh, well.
I mean, so is he.
Do you want a sugar mommy?
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea.
I think this is my
At least
cue
he's
to
honest.
leave.
I think we should move on. I think we should move on.
Next. Who's next? Oh,
I think we
jeez.
should move on.
I'm so
move.
angry.
Are you now?
I respect that.
Why do you have such anger?
Moving on.
I
Am I the problem? If so, just tell
Quite
me.
possibly. I don't know.
Quite possibly, honestly.
Okay, listen. Why are you hating on this big black cock man? Like, come on.
Oh
Shut
my
up,
god.
Chrissy.
I'm not hating on you. Oh my god.
You don't have enough brain cells for this shit. Who's next?
This has already gone so far downhill. We're
We
basically
don't
in a ravine. We're basically in a ravine. at this
We
point.
don't have enough brain cells for this shit. Who's next?
I think Pi should go next. So
I'm ignoring all of you. What?
You
You're
little
going next.
bitch.
because we're forcing you to.
Yes,
My
basically.
my music taste really has not changed. It's been constant like my whole life.
Okay, then what is your music taste? What is your music?
Everything. It's really like you give me a song. If I like it, I'll listen to it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same
Okay,
way.
that's actually
Cause,
pretty much the same with me.
well, yeah, cause like I mean, when I was younger, it was radio, and then when I went to middle school, it was mostly rap and whatnot. Now I just listen to anything. If it sounds good,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, put it on repeat.
Okay, technically, I was like lying when I said I like every single genre. Because
You lied? Why?
there is one genre that I can't always listen to, and that's electronic music. EDM.
Modern country music.
EDM
I
just
mean,
does not
I'm
mix
really
with
picky
me
about
very
electronic
well
music.
sometimes. I just
When you
can't.
say modern country, do you mean Lil Nas X, or do you mean
No.
actual
That's different.
country
I'm talking
music?
about like actual modern country music where all they talk about is
All right.
trucks,
Speaking of Lil
girls,
Nas
and
X,
I mean,
okay, so I was like on the App Store looking at new mobile games, I guess,
mhm.
and then I just stumbled upon the game I used to play because my cousins would force me to, Roblox.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, and apparently Lil Nas X like has a little event going on there.
Hmm.
I don't know. It just, I mean,
Free horses
I
for every fucking purchase, dude. I don't know, some
if
shit like
I
that.
had $20 for every celebrity that got onto video games, I'd have $60.
I feel like you have
Exactly.
more than that.
I mean, probably more than.
I mean,
But
to be fair,
I mean, in the past 2 years,
mm,
Drake on
I mean,
Fortnite, Jack Black on Minecraft, and now Lil Nas X on Roblox.
Yo, Jack Black was on Minecraft?
Yeah, PewDiePie got him on Minecraft.
Yo.
first FNAF,
Yeah,
then Minecraft. Damn.
yeah, Jack Black, Skadoosh himself,
Jack Black
Skadoosh
is just
himself.
the
the
people's
Skadoosh
champion.
bag himself.
He really is.
If there's something that people want him to do, he'll do it.
Yeah, basically. I mean, he would do it, no problem.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Oh,
No.
I never even saw Kung Fu Panda 3.
ooh, that hurts my
Bro,
soul.
the
Kung
second
Fu
one
Panda
back then,
3 was
it
so
it
good.
didn't really.
It was?
The second
Yeah,
and
I
the
loved
first and
Kung-
second one I could like vibe to. They were great movies. The third one I couldn't really vibe to.
Okay, so the third one is not my favorite. I like the second one better than the third one.
The second
I
one,
like the second
I
one better than
personally
the
like the
first
second
one.
one the most out of
The second one I
trilogy.
find most entertaining.
Dude, I love
I
how
like the
Poe
first one
went
better
from.
out of the ones I've seen.
I like how Poe went from fucking selling noodles to fucking Kung Fu Panda,
Noodles.
just mastering
Don't
And
shit.
then shooting
noodles.
cannonballs and
Yeah, shooting
becoming the yin yang symbol.
holes. And then fucking mastering
He's
cheese. Like, nigga, do
Poe
you know
is
how far
awesome.
you come?
Poe is just awesome.
Simply awesome. It goes to show that if you're fat, you can master Kung Fu.
He's no skadoosh bag.
He's not fat, he's chubby.
I regret everything.
Same thing. No
He's
no
big
mercy on
bone.
his back. He's as thick as
Anyway.
my grandmother. No mercy.
No mercy.
Yes.
Why are you talking about your grandma like that?
I mean,
Grandma, if
fair,
you're listening to,
I'm pretty
if you're
sure
listening
most
to the
of our grand-
podcast, I'm sorry. Please send me $100 on birthday.
Yeah.
That'll be very appreciated. And now awkward silence. I love it.
We love awkward silence.
I love just listening.
Move on to somebody else talking about their taste in
By the way,
music.
Sarge, I think I found a workaround for your custom order.
Yo.
How about the Make America Great Again Ram?
We're not doing anything political.
I don't know how I feel about that.
As long as there's nothing political, fine.
I'm just making a meme profile picture.
Moving on to another topic
Okay,
since we're
just talk
dried
about
out
your
on this
taste in
topic.
music. Just talk about your taste in music.
We already
going
did.
on to
Everyone is gone. Except
Everyone's
Nagito.
gone. Am I just
Yeah,
dumb?
except Nagito, but she doesn't really talk unless she wants to. Now, at this very moment.
Okay,
Okay.
Back to Kung Fu Panda real quick. One thing I can vibe with the third one is the main villain like soundtrack, the song. That was a really good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that stuff. That was bopping. You cannot tell me you were just jamming out while you were watching it.
I was jamming out every single time the main villain was on screen.
I was like, ooh, yes sir.
Oh, baby.
Oh baby, a triple.
Anyway,
So hold on. How
Moving on.
many, before you even start this topic, how many of y'all currently have a job?
I used to have a job.
I have a job.
I work during
Alright.
summers.
And just like he's like 13, so no. And
Okay,
I'm unemployed.
I have actually had a technical job.
God
But
fucking
you're
damn it.
underage.
Yeah,
Actually, it was more of an internship, but still,
child labor.
Okay.
Yes.
Child labor, free child labor, exactly.
Mm.
And
So
it was
you're
2
rooting for
years.
your parents.
So it was 2 years ago. So I mean, when you think about it, chores is basically just child labor.
Yes, but
That's
you get
exactly what it
paid.
is.
No.
Hold on, did you get paid for it or no?
I mean, I got paid like $40.
Huh? $40 Dude, I
Yeah.
got pennies. That mom had left over from shopping. The fuck is this injustice?
I guess that's because I did a great job somehow, even though I had no idea what I
The
was
only
Wanna
way
say
for me to
something?
get money pre-high school is if I conned my friend into giving me $40. I'm not like, come on, wait, what?
On
Okay,
people into giving
okay,
you
I'm
money.
I'm just gonna
For
go into
legal reasons,
detail
that's a
now.
joke.
Tyrant,
Yes,
you just
but I'm gonna go into
being a
detail.
comment on the podcast?
Yo, I've gotten my friend. I've conned him into giving me $80 just total.
Wow.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
You're admitting to a crime on.
You're admitting to stealing. Anyway,
For
I'm
legal
gonna go
reasons,
into
that
more
is a
detail of the
joke.
internship. So I got an internship at. Oh, it was so. It was Domino's Pizza.
You got an internship at Domino's Pizza.
Yes,
This better be the
because my
most.
mom used to work for like supervising team or something. I don't
Okay.
remember. Like, okay, and I remember the main things I had to do were mop the floors, clean dishes,
Mhm.
do stuff like that.
So basically, the shit that you did at home.
Well, I didn't mop floors.
I
I just
mean,
cleaned dishes.
you vacuum floors, did you not? Same shit.
I mean, I basically, yeah, I did basically, yeah, I did the
Same
exact same things I
The
did.
mop is sweat.
But, okay, so, but I did get to make a pizza, and I ate it myself.
You didn't even bother
I-
sharing. Wow. Was
okay,
it Hawaiian? Was it Hawaiian pizza?
it was pepperoni and I don't remember what else was on it. I just remember pepperoni.
You made the most basic pizza.
No, I did put something else on it. I just don't remember. It's been 2 years. Okay, give me a break.
Sausage.
Might have been sausage. Maybe
So
mushrooms.
anyway,
Maybe
work
mushrooms.
stories.
I don't know.
You want to start
Oh,
this,
oh,
Spy?
wait.
You've been there longer.
What that you remember the stories better?
Well,
Which one are we
okay.
gonna talk about?
Are we going to talk
I don't
about
even
A, or are
remember.
we going to talk about if you want to settle something,
Oh,
or if you got something to settle it? Which one?
There's
Arm
a ton of
wrestle.
them.
Arm
Pick one.
wrestle.
We have a lot.
Multiple stories.
All right, let's start about
Multiple stories.
for legal
Yes.
reasons stealing.
Arm wrestle.
Shut up, IDK. For legal reasons, us stealing snacks from the church.
Okay, cool.
In name of the
First time-
Bro,
Lord, I must
you
have you
Jean
know
Valjean looking.
Yeah,
When was the first time we did that? And was it from Common Grounds or was it from
it
206?
started at Common Grounds. We
Okay,
This
and then it
is-
went over to 206.
while working, oftentimes we didn't have enough time to get breaks to go get food or something.
Our
We'd
lunch
always-
was only 30 minutes, and it would be at 10 o'clock, so we would be like super hungry because it wouldn't be like because normally we would eat breakfast, but sometimes like it would be too late to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would just be super hungry while working, and we would get hungry because we would be moving a bunch of tables and chairs and stuff.
That's kind of how hunger works.
Well, yeah, but
So we'd
For
work
context.
for the couple hours, and during our break rooms, we'd go to one of the two rooms, either Common Grounds or 206. They would always have snacks left over because they're like the two main rooms on each floor.
Mhm.
That like
You
hosted
two-
the events for the week. So we'd just go in there and steal either snacks
You
they
Mission
had.
Impossible, a bunch of like Snickers or something.
No,
Oh,
they're
really?
actual snacks. They're like chips or like crackers or something.
Did they have hummus in there?
No.
there was a whole bowl of Rice Krispie treats that was
Yeah.
gone in
Did they
like
have
20 minutes because our coworker would just eat them like all the time.
Our
What
coworker
the
yelled
badass.
at us for doing it, but he always did it. Like was worse about it than we were.
Yeah,
He like guys,
Was
we
he
can't
bigger
go
than
get,
y'all?
get snacks again. And then he would
Was
just
he bigger?
no.
Was
He
he
was
bigger than
smaller
y'all?
than me than the both of us.
This motherfucker. I mean, shoot, he has to put on weight somehow.
I mean,
Yeah, put it on weight some.
I wouldn't. He was smaller in size.
It was.
He definitely had some muscle to him.
Fair
well,
enough.
if we're talking about size, are we talking about body fat or muscle?
So you two are chonkers, is what you're saying.
Can we just ban IDK now?
Bro, he called y'all chonkers. What? That's like a.
Boys.
How much time do you spend on Reddit?
I mean,
Zero.
okay, so
Anyway,
Zero.
not the
Jeez.
point. Not the point. But it would be like the third floor is where Common Grounds was, and it would be on the coming up from the elevator room. it would be from the far east wing. East, right?
Mm.
East.
Right.
Actually, sometimes we would take some stuff from the college room on the
College
far
room?
left wing.
College room was
Okay, I'll
our
be right back,
coffee
sorry.
room.
Yeah, but since I don't drink coffee, I would just take
Or
like
tea.
Dr. Pepper and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
would take like
Yeah,
tea,
just
Dr.
joking.
Pepper, and cider.
Yeah, we stole a lot of y'all's stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, a lot of what stuff?
The college room stuff.
The rooted stuff.
Yeah, like what? What'd y'all steal?
Drinks mostly.
Yeah,
and
drinks.
coffee.
You know,
Heike
Dr.
didn't
Pepper,
realize there was
coffee,
any drinks
tea.
other than coffee in there, so it's fine.
Mission successful. Y'all stole successfully.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, our bosses never came up and was like, "Hey, stop stealing the snacks." So I mean,
I mean, I can't say I didn't do the exact same with my brother working over the summer. Like,
Fair enough.
there was this back room in the because we worked at a Catholic high school. We were doing facility stuff. And basically there's a locker room, and then there's an office in the locker room for the teachers, like the coaches. And there's a storage room in that office. We found an unopened box of fruit snacks
Yo.
that no one was gonna touch the entire summer, and the expiration date was as school started. So we felt like we would, because our whole job was to go around and round up any expired food, because everyone left without getting to clean stuff out due to the lockdowns.
Yep.
And we're like, well, we do a disservice by wasting perfectly good Mott's fruit snacks. So
I like the
why
way
don't we
you-
just keep these, because they haven't expired yet, but they will by school, and we ate them like every day.
I like the way
Um,
you think.
I mean, it's big brain. Like,
Mhm.
why waste fruit snacks?
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
why waste free food in general?
Then there was
Yeah.
the time where I tricked our coworker into drinking 2-month-old orange juice.
Ah, for fuck's sake, yeah, bro.
I
Like
remember
2 months
that.
after expiration date.
I remember
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Because
Okay.
I saw the date, so I would take like very little sips of it, like
Mhm.
kind of taking one for the team, quote unquote. I would take
Yeah.
very little sips of it, but like make it look like I was taking gulps at a time, and then I'm like,
Mhm.
"Yo, this is good. You need to drink this. Like, it's still good."
Fucking
And then my
fermented
man,
orange juice.
yeah, my man like chugged a whole cup, and then he's like, "Bro, that don't taste good." And I'm just like, "It's like there's a reason for that."
Fermented orange juice. Jesus Christ.
Fermented.
That actually reminds me of a story from here at college. So at A&M, there's like a group called the Corps. They're like basically a military cadet type people.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
they
so
protect the dog.
there was this church event, and there was someone just traded out on cups of orange juice for cups of like melted cheese and water.
Melted cheese.
Well, no,
and
it was like the mac and cheese mix
water.
in hot
Oh.
water. And it looked just like orange juice. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, what
no.
is this? Oh my god!" But then a core guy comes up, and he didn't know. And he comes up, and he drinks it, and he downs it, just totally deadpan look on his face. And like, do you know what that is?
Ew.
Like, it's orange juice. And it's like, no, that's like cheese water. He says, better than the stuff they give us back in the dorm. I'm like, oh my god.
No. He's like, damn, this shit good.
That's actually pretty.
And then
Bro,
there
I
was
can-
also the time where he ate like the cases of like cupcakes.
Yeah.
I made him eat half a case of expired cupcakes.
Oh, fuck's sake, bro.
He was
Wait.
so mean to me though. Sarge can attest to it. Everything that I did was wrong, so I just got my payback by making him eat expired food.
Okay, hold on. How old were the cupcakes?
I think they were
A
just
week
like
old, like over a week old.
yeah.
If you should have waited till like they were fucking hard as rocks.
They
and
would have
they
been
could
thrown
eat
away
that
by
shit.
they
that
were.
point.
Yeah.
Just shattered their
Damn.
cavity.
Because this
Bro.
was like a while before lockdown.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I also
Oh,
I also caught him sleeping on the job, and I have proof.
Bro, we
Mm.
walked
Ooh.
into the room that he was in. It was like one day we're going back in after during lockdown to do some like
Mhm.
random jobs. So we walk into the room trying to go get a drink or something. We walk in, he's just sitting there sleeping.
Bro.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, you're
I was
talking about
talking about the one before that.
Oh.
Like before lockdown.
He wasn't even technically sleeping. He was just slumped
No.
over.
We
thought
We told him, we said, "Yo, we're about to go over here. Just give us any indication that you know what we're doing." And then so we went into what is it, 3:06. We got drinks, and then we came back, and then we were trying to actually figure out if he was awake or not. My man was slept.
Just
I
gone.
really think he was like actually asleep until
Did
like
it try
a couple
slapping him in
minutes
the face?
later. He got up, and then he's like, "Oh, I wasn't asleep. I was just stretching my eyes." As you can clearly see that he just woke up.
Resting my eyes. The
Rest in my
classic excuse.
fucking
Doing
drool down his cheek.
No, but that was
It's
weird
like
though. When we
sleeping
went
on the
back in
floor.
to do stuff, and then he was just in like college room, just
He was just
slumped over with his shoes off.
with his shoes off, just
My
sitting
Like
man
with
there.
his
was in
yeah,
Bro,
like
that
with
was
his head in his
deliberate.
hands.
That was absolutely deliberate falling asleep.
Yeah.
You don't take your shoes off unless you're gonna try and fall asleep.
Well, I don't know
My
if he
man-
was even
my man-
asleep because he was like slumped over. Who falls asleep slumped over without fully
Yeah.
falling over?
besides
But me
drunks.
and you, we actually like unlocked the door because it was locked, and then we tried the doors leading into because they're like intertwined, and um, and all of the doors were locked. So we're just like, all right, cool, let's just go in, just see what's up. And then so we unlocked the door, and then we open, we like slightly open the door. We see him, and me and Sarge were being loud at this point. We were not like everybody knew we were there.
Just banging, fucking, just
Well, no,
Well, no,
in the door.
we were talking loudly.
yeah. And then so we open the door and we look in, complete silence because all of the lights were off. And then he was just slumped over, like he didn't even move his
No.
head. He didn't twitch. He didn't say who's there. He didn't look up. Nothing.
Did he
So me and
fucking-
Sarge just slowly closed the door and locked it, and then just like dipped it the other way.
Did you one of you motherfuckers put a fucking spell on his ass? Like, goddamn.
Oh my God.
That man walked in the room. He probably walked in the room, and then
Okay.
somebody did some voodoo doo shit, and then he just slumped.
The next time
My
someone
man
opens this
in
door, you'll be
REM
falling into
sleep.
a permanent sleep.
He really did. That man was in the REM sleep.
Okay, can I just tell some random funny stories?
Yes.
One of them
why
is
not?
surprising to me, but
I mean, after this topic, because we're not done.
We have so many stories.
But wait,
man.
there's more.
no one left.
Do you want to tell them about A real quick?
Um,
Because you seem to like that one a lot.
oh
I
God,
cannot wait.
we.
Oh boy.
So this was one Sunday. We were very busy because we had special setups, which are setups that are out of the normal ones we did each week. So
Makes sense.
we were going
Our
around.
official job titles were maintenance and setup crew, by the way.
Yeah, we set up
Mm.
rooms at the church we went to. But we were doing our job like normally. We did our special setup on the 3rd floor, I think it was that day. Here, actually, we were supposed to do a room on 1st floor, and it's the room everyone hates called the parlor. It's these
Because the
old,
chairs are
it's these
gay.
old busted ass chairs that they refuse to fix because they claim to be too expensive, despite that church making like $51 million a year.
50.
51? I thought it was 5.1.
Yo, their budget
5.1,
is
yeah.
whack.
$5.10. Jesus.
51 million, I was about to say.
No, they make like 5 million, over 5 million a year.
Still an amount. That's still an amount.
But they couldn't replace these chairs because they were apparently too expensive to replace.
I mean,
But-
what kind of chairs are they? Did Elon Musk make them himself?
the
Like, goddamn.
chairs?
What kind of
The
online
chairs-
shopping do these stupid people do?
The chairs were messed up from a previous setup crew. The people were too short, so whenever they would take off the chairs, they would bend the chairs. They would like bend them over to try to take off the top one. So all the
What?
chairs were bent and crooked and messed up. And it
How
made it a
cheap
pain
are-
to put them up and take them off. And it didn't help that they were heavy chairs. They were like fully metal except for the cushions.
How'd they manage to bend them?
Yeah,
Because they're
for real.
stupid.
They were dumb.
Superman.
No,
Okay,
because
so
like
they're
there
stupid-
would be
they're
there was
stupid,
a
cheap
day
people.
where we came in, like Sunday morning, and
Mhm.
I just wasn't feeling it that day. So I spent like 10 minutes trying to get a chair off. As Sarge is just like, bro, it's not that hard, get it off. So I'm like, okay, then why don't you help me? So he like we both tried to get it off, and then just like it would not move. Like that one chair in that one stack.
Yes, there's one chair in the entire stack that was completely broken over all the other ones.
Yeah.
Like it
So
had,
we were trying just Like, because at that point our coworker wasn't showing up. I mean,
He came
showed
in
up
like
later.
2 hours late.
Yeah. And then so, we were just trying for like 10, 15 minutes to pull this stupid chair off of the stack.
I'm sure if y'all the only ones over there trying to fucking pull the chair out, because if someone saw y'all would probably look hella dumb.
Yeah, probably.
Probably,
Well,
but no one went.
because it's by the chapel, and they have a chapel service with the normal church service.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that would usually be the first thing that we would do besides the 150 hallway, but we would usually alternate.
Yeah.
But on that day, since we had the special, we went straight to the parlor, and it was just, and then tell them the
But
rest of the story.
to continue the story, there's people in the parlor at the time we went to go do the original setup. So we're like, you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it later.
We're
Since
also
there's
not
all these-
allowed to do setups while people are there because our bosses did not want the table dolly like out in public, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it doesn't make fucking sense. I would have just walked in and told them, hey, we need y'all out of here. We need to do a setup.
Get the
But you know
fuck
what? It's a
out.
church. I don't care. So we went up to do our setups on the 3rd floor. Like being productive, not waiting for everyone to leave. Apparently, at the time, the setup needed to be done at a certain time, like 2:30. It was like 3:30, and the class was about to begin. That the setup was for. So our coworker walks into this giant room. It was in a refuge stage, by the way, just
Main
for
stage.
Oh, okay.
main stage. It's just big room. It's like 3 rooms put together essentially. But it's this huge room, and from across the we were just playing music the entire time and just chilling out, waiting to get the room to be done. He walks in and screams across the room, "Hey!" From across
He
the
just
room.
walks in, he's just like, "Hey," like super mad. We thought he was joking at first, but like once we actually started to walk up to him, it's like we could tell he was
He was
pissed.
fuming.
Hold on, what was he mad about?
He was mad because he was getting chewed out from the bosses because we didn't do the room yet.
And keep in mind, we went to him first and said, "Hey, people are still in parlor. What should we do?" And then he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. You guys go to 3rd floor. We'll come back to it."
Bruh, so are y'all just chilling with fucking Cardi B's fucking wet ass pussy playing?
No.
This
That was
man just
before
comes out
that
here.
came out.
And we were also in a church.
Mm-hmm.
Man, in the name of the
So we
Lord,
were
I can
listening,
play this
"Fuck the
music.
police."
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
we
that was
walked down
actually-
there and get the room done in like 15 minutes, and we just don't talk to him for the rest of the day.
Was that the day that I almost broke the chandelier? No, it
That
wasn't,
was a different
because-
one.
Yeah. I almost broke a chandelier.
That was another
Ow.
time we forgot to do that setup on time.
So we
How
had
do
to
you
zoom.
really put a chandelier? Like, what were you doing? Hanging out like
Okay,
Tarzan?
so the parlor chairs, we just explained how stupid they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to stack them, and they are stacks of 8.
Mm-hmm.
Or else they
I
won't
picked-
fit in the closet. We had to put them in.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then so that was when I like worked out a lot. So I would be like super sore to come in for work. So I would kind of like use momentum to help like flip the chair up so I could raise it and put it on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Flipped it up a little too far, and I thrust it up too far, and I just slammed the chandelier. And then like if you look at it, there's still a spot where it broke. But just no one knew about it besides us 3 and all of the old people.
Wait, hold on. So, dude, if that chandelier fell on top of your ass, dude,
Yeah, I was right
literally,
under it. I was right under it.
your friends would have just been laughing because that shit's funny. The old
I
people
mean,
would have been fucking crawling to your ass trying to help you because they can't do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck are they gonna do? Lift it up with their arthritis?
I mean, it wasn't a heavy chandelier because I
No.
kind of like kind of pushed it up a little bit to see if it was actually loose or something. But no, it
Mhm.
was fine. But like, low key scary though.
It wasn't actually made of glass, so
Yeah, it was like
thank
some
God.
shit.
What room is
Right.
that chandelier in?
the parlor.
Parlor.
There's a chandelier in there?
Yeah, it's
It's
the
the
Bro, I
one.
bowl
taught
thing.
Sunday school in there, and I didn't know there was a chandelier in there.
It's
like
right in the
bowl
middle.
thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how did I teach Sunday school in there and not notice a chandelier?
It's the room right on
Blind
your right
ass.
when you go to the Mac.
I told
Yeah.
you all about that. I had to teach
Yeah.
Sunday school for old people a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then do you want to start the story of you got something to settle? Let's settle it.
No, you do that one.
I thought it was gonna
Okay.
take-
This sounds interesting. I want to hear this.
So the weekend before,
Hmm.
so we came in on the Sunday, right?
Yeah. That
Okay.
was Sunday.
So the
Wait,
weekend
no,
before,
that was a Saturday. That was a Saturday.
it was a Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
hung-
it
we
was
hung
because we
out
had D and
Friday.
D. Yeah. So on Friday,
Yes.
yeah, it's on.
'Cause
I was just making sure.
Camden was off, or Snevy was off.
Wait, I thought you got something to settle. Let's settle it was after D now.
No, that was a different one.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh, that was when he had his temper tantrum, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is this Brad?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bradley.
Yeah.
So we hung out at Snivy's house. We had an all-nighter. That was the first time we did it, so me and Sarge were super
Except
tired.
for 2 hours.
Yeah. It was really like, well, you slept for 2 hours. I slept for like an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, that's the
Like,
one I
even
didn't get to go
sleep
to.
for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Y'all get sleep?
I mean, you know, well, every other time that we went to his house, we just didn't sleep. So,
Yeah.
Jesus.
but
This
we
one.
went to work. What?
Continue.
Okay. So we pulled it all nighter basically. Only slept for like 2 hours, and then had to get up for work the next day. So you know, we're driving to work. Sarge isn't trying to crash on the highway. You know, the usual.
I mean, Sarge, how fast are you fucking going?
I'm on the
Well,
highway.
it's a
how
highway.
How the fast do you think I'm going?
I don't remember. I'm just saying. I mean, are you doing like 237 on a fucking I-635?
I
Like,
think
goddamn.
I
the
was
emphasis
going
was
like
him being tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your point? You can
And
still be
it's
you
driving
very
don't know how
dangerous
to
to drive while
drive.
tired.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive. I don't drive.
When
Well,
It's
then
dangerous to drive while tired. It's very dangerous.
When you're
Yeah.
I've done
tired,
it.
it's hard to drive.
Then why are
In
you
fact-
driving?
In fact, my brother actually crashed because he fell asleep behind the wheel.
See, I knew
Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
fall asleep behind the wheel. I was confident about that.
Well, plus I was there to yell at you, so
I'm
Yeah,
not,
true.
I'm not gonna actually tell it.
I didn't die,
tell it
so
yeah, you do. We're here. We're doing the podcast. You know.
We're here.
Wow.
Well, that was. Oh yeah, that was 2019 because
yeah.
I only been there for a little more than a year, but so we got to work and we were just vibing. Like we were vibing. We
We
were
were
doing
quiet the
good.
entire time. We were just trying
Yeah.
to do our own thing and not.
Yeah, we were vibing though. We were doing pretty good. And then
Slower,
we went
though.
into and then we went into the 240s, which is Joseph. That's you come out from the elevator on the second floor, take
Go
a
left?
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a left. Yeah, and then you know the one all the way down the hallway is the 250s, like the what is it, the Spanish Sunday school, I think.
No, it's old
And then-
people.
Oh yeah, the old people. And then the one right before not the door right before, but the double-ish doors, like when you first clear that little like archway, that room. So, and that would be the room that we would
Ah.
always like hate because don't die because the people
No.
who like gave us the setup, no matter what we would do, it would be wrong. Like they wanted us to make space, but they wrote in the setup, "Don't make space." Basically,
They wanted it.
Hmm.
They wanted it to have space on each side, like 3 feet. But the way we've made it one way where it would have space, right? They
Mhm.
complained to the bosses not to have it that way anymore.
The fuck?
They wanted it
So
curved at the
they
ends
want
instead of
space.
straight.
They wanted you to have space, but then said don't make space.
Yeah,
exactly.
the way we made it to
What
have
base?
them
The
have
fuck is this,
space, they
Texas?
it's a bunch of old people in Texas, so they're very set in their ways.
Mm-hmm.
I would know.
They don't want
Jesus.
anything changed.
Fucking old people, am I right?
Yeah, well, so you know we were putting chairs away because we had to do this other setup. It was the one where we
Put the
would
2
divide the
tables up,
room.
yeah.
Yeah, where we would there was a partition in the middle of the room because it was split into rooms, and then we would put 3 tables each on each room, and then tables and stuff or chairs. And then so I think we were like 3/4 of the way. Sorry if I just slapped my microphone. We were like 3/4 of the way done, and I had a chair in my hand. And then you know I was super sluggishly going to do it, and then I was started to walk like Sarge was like, what was it like? were you at this chair stack, or were you
I was
going to get a
moving
table?
tables. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
moving tables.
And then the coworker just wasn't doing anything. He really just was not doing anything. So we're telling him, it's just like, dude, we just like killed ourselves last night. Come on, like we need some help here. And then we just kept prying, like, because he wasn't doing anything, even though he was supposed to be, like, I don't want to say our boss, but technically
He
like
was
our
the
supervisor.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a supervisor.
So we were telling him to, like, get your ass in gear. We don't want to be here any more than you do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn around and I start to put a chair on the stack.
Okay.
And then he just said, I hear it from behind me. I was listening to music because I
It
was
was
trying
me
to
and
ignore him.
him talking. I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, you really need to help us. Like, I had no sleep last night, and I'm very tired." He's like,
Yeah, and then so
and
I
then I
was
set
taking the
down a chair very aggressively, and then
Yeah, and then so he sets down the chair aggressively. I heard that, and then as I'm about to put the chair on the stack, he just he kind of like he doesn't yell it, but he kind of like exclaims. He's like, "You got something to settle? Let's settle it." And then I just look behind me, and he's wide-eyed staring at me, and then I just like smirk, and I'm just like, "Okay." And then I just turn around and put the chair on the stack, and turn around, and I'm like, "Okay, here I am."
He's probably
And then
fucking Arthur fisting the entire time.
But the thing is, it's like, ooh, he sets down a chair aggressively. Ooh, I told him to do his job that he gets paid for. Ooh, but he wants to fight me.
he dares to get angry at me.
If you look in
I'm
the
like-
description of the in the description of the video, you should put, for the first 45 minutes, Pi and Sarge just go on a rant about their job.
Are we
It
wrong,
hasn't
though?
even been
Are we
45
wrong to rant?
minutes.
No,
No.
actually,
You're not
I
wrong.
don't-
It's the same
Hey,
time.
the more the merrier. The longer we talk, the better content. All right.
I mean, you're not wrong. But, okay. That was the, if you got something to settle, let's settle it story.
Got something to sell. Let's
And
sell it.
then, Sarge, I have pictures if you want them for the podcast. For this
Alright.
next story.
All right.
Oh god.
So we do a thing at our church called like Disciple Now. Is that what it's called? I think that's
Yes.
what it's
Now,
called.
yeah.
Yeah.
D now for short.
Yeah, D now for short. So,
So
where-
just IDK, your mic is pretty muffled.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to.
Yeah,
so if
I
somebody
know.
wants so if
Okay,
somebody
no,
wants
you
to
don't
explain
do
D now and what it's all about real quick, because
D now is a weekend thing where all your friends from church get together and you get to worship the Lord, the Savior Jesus.
Okay.
Yep, and college kids like me get to lead you and all your friends that are younger than me, and y'all all suck and annoy us and stink and don't shower. And that's why we sleep in different rooms.
That was
Sixth
the
grade.
sixth graders.
Wait.
That was
Wait.
the sixth
Why did
graders.
Joe just
Or you
sound like
stay up till
Jesse
2 a.m.
Eisenberg?
making a D&D character
No,
to play
no,
D&D
I-
at a church event.
I
I
had
mean,
I had the sixth grade guys.
you know what's
Do you
funny
know
about
I
that?
was the sponsor of the sixth grade guys. They didn't shower. It smelled like feet down there. I was upstairs, so thank God. But like, I would literally go, I went down in the morning, and my nose actually, like, I'm not even exaggerating. My nose actually burned. Like, it literally burned. It was like
my
I
God.
snorted table pepper. Like, it was so
Wow.
bad.
What kind of kids do you
Okay,
fucking lead
it's funny.
during those activities?
Well, all three of us have different stories that happened. Joseph spent the weekend, smelling feet. Sarge spent the weekend.
That's out of context.
He was
Okay,
going around smelling
Way
feet.
in left field.
Sarge spent the weekend doing D&D till 2 a.m. And then I
If
almost
even that.
cut my thumb off with an axe, which I still have the scar for, by the way.
What?
How? Explain
Don't worry
right
about
now.
it.
worried
Don't
about
worry
it.
about
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh yeah, you
I
told me
think
about
we
this.
it.
I think somebody else should go because I think I'm just gonna go actually,
Well then.
because otherwise this is just gonna be Pi and Sarge podcast. Not even anyone else is just there.
I
so-
mean,
All right,
Work story.
we're gonna continue.
Anyway.
this.
Okay.
We'll talk about it after.
music.
So basically, what it was is
oh my god.
this person actually lives really close to me. So we're pretty cool. I'm not friends with him anymore because egomaniac. But just saying.
Mm.
And his dad, like me and his dad are really cool. So we were chopping firewood because for 3 years we had their house, and we would always make s'mores at the last night.
Must be fucking nice.
I know, right? So
All right.
I I had a turn with the axe, like, and it was a pretty good axe, like it was official type stuff.
Mm.
And then so I chopped the wood pretty good, and I was going strong, but I kind of like lost. I don't know what it was. Either like I lost my footing or like I just was getting careless, and I accidentally choked up too far on the like axe. And then so when I went down with the axe head, it's like my thumb went in between the axe blade and the wood,
Oh,
like cutting off a huge chunk of my thumb.
Oof.
And, like it didn't hurt, but it bled
didn't-
a lot.
what?
It was very weird. So I went to work the next day. My thumb kind of hurt. If my thumb kind of hurt.
Do you have a delayed reaction with pain?
No, I didn't feel
No,
it
it was
because
so-
Well, what happens is like the nerves, they don't send the signal for a while if it's an overwhelming sense of pain, because then you wouldn't be able to function most
Exactly.
times.
True.
Not in all
Watch me.
circumstances, but it's very often. Also, the adrenaline will sustain that for a while.
Have you
But,
seen
yeah.
chickens? Watch me.
Well, and it wasn't like anything serious either. It's like I got my thumb stuck. It, like I like to flex here. I finished chopping the wood, even though I'm bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
So I finished
okay.
chopping it, and then I look up at my thumb, like I'm still holding the axe, and then I give it to
And you're like,
my friend, and I'm just like, I think I need to go wash this off real quick. And he's like, "Oh, what happened?" And I just show him, and like a chunk of flesh just dangling. Never mind. And then it was just bleeding. So we put what was it, hydrogen peroxide on it, and then we band-aided it up and all
God.
that stuff. Oh, it didn't burn though, because you put it on, and I'm just like,
Because you couldn't feel anything.
exactly. But the only
Oh,
thing is,
shit.
it was really just like a flesh wound because it didn't hurt. It didn't hit any nerves. It didn't hit the bone, thank God. But it was just a like cut. So I'm like, okay, why aren't I feeling pain? Is something wrong? Am I a masochist now? Who asked me that
I don't
earlier?
know.
Somebody said I'm a masochist. I forgot who it was.
Probably many people, but
I
that's
think it
besides
was
the point.
Nagito or
Yeah.
something. But so we went to work the next day, and I told Sarge about it. I'm like, hey, I cut myself. That was pretty cool. How'd your weekend go? And he's like, oh, I spent
Why do you
hours
guys
upon
keep
hours
saying
making
I'm
a
doing
stupid D&D
everything?
character. Sorry, Nagito. But we were just vibing, and
Honestly.
so me and Sarge worked better together because we knew each other, and plus our
Yep.
coworker was just an asshole.
Easier
we would
communication
get-
with people you know.
Exactly, and we would get stuff done faster. So me and him just went up to the third floor like we usually do, and we even had the plan for that week for our coworker to do the second floor, we do the third floor, and then we met on the first.
Mm-hmm.
We have that plan. We alternated every week. So we went up the stairs, and I forgot what it was. He was yelling at us for something that I was ignoring because we have a Snapchat group chat.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird when I said it, but we had a group chat, and then he was yelling at us for something we weren't caring, and we finished the third floor. And then so we went down to the second floor to see if to help him and stuff, and we went on the children's side of the second floor, and we didn't see him anywhere. So we went to the 240s. We went inside, and that room was done. Was it 240 that the table was tipped over? No. So we went into 250, and there was a whole stack of chairs knocked over, and a couple tables like messed up and knocked over. So we're like, okay, somebody had a temper tantrum. So we, texted him, and we're just like, yo, what happened though? And then he's like, you two always work together. You don't help me out. You always leave me in the hardest. I'm just like, bro, it's your job.
First off, if I were in that situation, I would just find him and then just kick him in the face.
The only thing is, his grandpa is our boss. Like, the head boss. We have 3 bosses.
Shit.
We have the head boss, the boss of maintenance, and then the boss of setup crew.
Like head boss.
Yeah,
The head boss is his grandpa.
I would just beat his grandpa first. I mean, the man's geriatric. He can't do shit.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean,
But
you can
Make
hate
sure
it.
he doesn't take his memory supplement medicine, and he won't remember a thing.
that's
I
fair.
had
But for
taken
legal
it.
reasons, that's a joke. But okay, and then last
Okay.
work story. This was
Okay, finally.
actually 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago. So I am on the band. I play percussion on the church. And so every Sunday from like 1 to 2, or usually 1 to 3, I go in, rehearse and stuff. And then so, I got done with band, everything, blah, 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 blah. It was cool. So while I was waiting on a ride, I was sitting on like kind of in the corner, the Grove area, but like by like the fire doors. Those 2 chairs with the little table and then the chalkboard. Joseph.
Oh, sorry, what?
Near the Grove area,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
2 green chairs and then the chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all that was dark because, it was after everything, after church let out and stuff. And, said coworker, and at this point we're pretty cool because we haven't worked with each other in like 8 months. So, we're pretty cool. And he says, "Hey, help me with something real quick." I'm like, "Okay, sure. What's the problem?" It's so we went into the nest, which is the it's past the atrium area, and the nest is like the little children, like toddlers, like daycare. Yeah, the daycare. And then so he had to move 3 tables into a connected room, but he didn't want to move them by himself because there's a loud screeching sound because like the tiles that are on the ground is like think about like a school tiles if they were never polished. So
Okay.
like disgusting. So
I
we would
guess.
tables, that's what the plan was. So at the very beginning, we tried to open the doors, and it was a B key to open the doors. I think, yeah, it was a B key to open the doors. So we tried the first door, and his key wouldn't work. We went over to the other door. He tried his key, and it wouldn't work. And at this point, I was just laughing. So I tried my key, and we both tried our G key and our B key, and it just was not working. So we went back over to the first door. I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to force it in. I just want to see what happens.
Right.
So,
Right.
what?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. So I was just going to forcefully open the door. So I put in the key, and I was like, I put in the key. And then so I finally got it open. And then at this point, he was on the bus, or he was on the phone with the boss, head boss, his grandpa. And then so I, got the door open, and I pointed. I'm like, "Yo, door's open." And then he told me, "Shh," like he's just like, "Shh." And I'm like, "I got the door open. You can hang up and be like, hey, I got it."
Asshole.
So, yeah. So he was, still on the phone, and he's like, "Yo, I can't get the door open. I think it's broke. I need some help. Blah 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 blah."
Ignoring that
Huh?
And then
you opened it.
what?
Is just ignoring you opened it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just ignoring that
Open
I
door.
opened the door. Exactly.
Is he dead?
And then, he was keep saying, it's like, "I can't open the door." And then the boss said, "I don't want to hear that shit," says his name. "Get the damn door open." As I'm pointing at the door, like, dude, it's fucking open.
Right. Like,
And then, so, I help him out. We got all the stuff. And then he said, "All right, thanks for the help." And then when I got home, it was Sunday, November 1st, 2020. And then, so at 2:31, he texted me and he said, "Story time."
AM. AM.
No, PM.
Oh, I say.
And then he texted me and he said, "Story time. We used a doorstop to help wedge it open. Took about 5 minutes with it. If they ask, that's what happened. Thanks." And then I'm just like, no problem."
Bruh.
And then we just
And
never
then
heard
you
about
didn't-
it again.
Well then.
So he kind of got himself in trouble, even though I had the door open.
Right? Like, you had the door open. Wide ass open. Oh, door's not open. Like, the fuck?
Necessarily dense.
This man does not know what he's doing.
I mean, worst case scenario, he could have vented out.
Okay. I have
But that
two.
concludes the segment of work stories with Pyrentis and Sarge.
It only lasted like 35
I just
minutes.
want to say
Guys,
something.
like it's like the most.
Hey, we had a lot of stories. This is a podcast. What are you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So
Here's
me
the
off.
transition.
Yeah.
What's next? Thanksgiving stuff?
Wait, I do it. Wait. I have something. I have something real quick.
Okay.
So
We
this
can talk about
was
Thanksgiving stuff.
okay for legal reasons. Most of the story is a joke. 'Cause-
I just
Okay.
need to put that as a disclaimer at the beginning of the video.
Do it.
For
Legal reasons.
For
this is-
legal
about
reasons.
podcasts are true,
I don't know about that.
other than the statements of things being jokes.
just
So
just what everything not followed by the statement that everything in this story is a joke, and it's all true.
okay. So earlier this year, by the way, I've been doing online school for like ever since March, which is
Same.
honestly torture in itself. And so one day I woke up not remembering anything from the previous day, and I was like, I am confused. Note
Were you
the day
drunk?
before. Okay, so it was a Tuesday, and I had class yesterday, but I didn't remember a single thing, so I had to like go back and remember what I had learned and forgotten. And okay, so I don't know what exactly happened, but I think I was so tired that I accidentally grabbed the wrong drink out of the fridge, let's just say.
Oh,
That
Oh,
doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
I see where this is going.
You either drank Pepto, lean, or vodka.
Why not
mean-
all three?
We do have all of those options in my fridge.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, you have lean in your fridge? Hello?
Wait a
Hold the
minute.
phone.
Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, we're saying for
We
legal
do have-
reasons.
We do have vodka though.
Well, who doesn't?
I mean,
I have
yeah,
it in my fridge right now.
I think I might have grabbed the vodka.
Can I get
Oh,
my
boy.
brother to confirm that?
Or okay, it was either vodka or champagne.
For legal reasons,
Wait.
this is not true.
So what did you drink?
I have no idea. I still don't remember.
Did you play Amnesia
Wait.
the
Plot
Darkest
holes,
before
bro.
you
Plot holes.
Okay. So, and my teachers were like, they were saying that I was acting strange yesterday, and I was like, oh shit. And it was just a mess. That Tuesday was the worst day of my life.
I bet
honestly.
it was. So hold on, let me get
Worst
this
day of
straight.
your life so far.
Let me
Also,
get
I'm
this straight.
pretty
You're
sure-
playing Amnesia the Dark Descent, woke up, did not remember shit, grabbed some vodka, lean champagne, fucking mystery juice, and just downed it.
Chemical
Like-
X.
Okay, so it was mainly like my last class of the day when it really started
X.
to kick in.
It's like the fucking
Just
airport's
based on,
jungle
just based on
juice.
what my teacher said, by the way. So this was
Naked
my
fourth Powerpuff
last
Girl.
class of the day. It was, and also considering it was the last class of the day, and that day I had the most unstable when it comes to emotions teacher. Let's
Mm.
just say, and she does not take no shit. Let's just say.
Mm.
And when I came in, loopy, barely remember anything or unprepared, she was not having it. Like, she moved me to like a different call than everyone else so we could discuss this. And I, this is what I said based on what she said. I said, I just said hi, and nothing else. I just kept saying hi.
I mean, hey, man, the fucking airport jungle juice will fucking do it.
She actually had started suspecting if I had taken something.
You?
I didn't tell her the truth because I didn't know it at that point.
Just took
I
some
still haven't told
mystery
her the
juice
truth.
from the fridge. It's all right, Teach.
It was obviously the most humiliating day of my
You know,
life.
I just down some vodka. It's all right. I bet it was.
Vodka and tonic.
I mean, and the next day I woke up with a splitting headache.
I bet you did.
He
Yeah.
got drunk. That's what happened.
Was I hungover? I think I was hungover.
Based on the given evidence, I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, literally just downed alcohol. Didn't even know it was
Underage
alcohol.
minor drinks alcohol at 13 years old.
Parents pissed.
So wait, you
Parents.
took the drink, right? You made the drink and took a sip and was like, oh, this is
I-
gross, and then you kept drinking it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he took a sip and like, ah, it's some nasty ass
You must
water.
be
Just kept drinking it.
extremely lightweight.
I really remember nothing from that day.
Took one
Jesus
drink and
Christ.
gets instantly blackout drunk.
I put the pictures of his temper tantrum in the podcast chat, by the way.
Okay, maybe I thought it was just a little bit off because I think I was grabbing I don't know what I was trying to grab. Juice? Milk? I don't
Jamba
know.
juice.
I don't know.
Maybe
It's
he
just
on purpose. This is just an
That's
excuse.
great, huh?
no, this was not an excuse. This actually happened.
Excuse just a drink.
The excuses.
All right. Next topic.
Yeah, just,
Are we just gonna skip over talking about the PS5?
It's expensive.
Mm,
People scalping it. It's more expensive. The end.
All right. Good
I mean-
explanation.
I mean, it's true.
Overall lack of launch titles, except for like 2.
Yeah, what was it Spider-Man and what else?
That's it. Oh,
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank might be a launch title. I don't know.
Hey, but you can play your old PS4 games.
Wow, I bought a $500 console to play games I already have.
Alright,
But they got
That's why
they
I
got
don't think it's worth it. That's why I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, there's
That-
there's
I don't
COD, Black Ops, Cold War,
Never
and then
buy
there's
a
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But like, it's on
Black
both.
War is alright. It's alright.
You
just-
said
Never
Cold
heard of
War
virtual
like they
plane,
were
I've
like
never
3
heard.
different things. Because you said you got COD, you got Black Ops, you got Cold War.
Because I wish they were 3 different things.
What, you want another Cold War?
Hey,
Okay.
you want another Cold War?
We're already in
War
the middle
too?
of one, but change your mind.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we're
that's
in the
fair.
middle of the hot war because global warming is
like-
making it hot.
Am I right?
Okay,
Give
God
us global warming.
At that point, it evens out to lukewarm.
Wow.
The lukewarm war.
Ruthless.
Yeah, we're currently in the lukewarm war right now. Our next war is going to be the hot war.
Lukewarm war. Oh Jesus.
This,
Yeah. So I like my war. I like my wars lukewarm.
I like my wars the way I like my vodka.
Cold in it. It gives you a headache.
Not remembering anything.
I like my coffee like I like my women. Ground up and in the fridge.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
No, my coffee's ground up and in the fridge.
Coffee. I cannot drink coffee. That shit makes me queasy as fuck.
All right,
Coffee
all
makes
right,
me-
all right.
Go to the restroom.
Let's
Okay,
start off
alright.
with this. What are y'all grateful for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm grateful that I'm still alive despite being through multiple.
Pause. You're grateful that you're alive? And where
depression
do you live?
I call
Oh,
it
wait,
a depression attack. Because
I mean, I call it the American attack. I mean, I'm just grateful that I'm alive whilst being black.
Yeah, I've been suffering for like
While being
Ah,
black.
Am I wrong, bro?
Okay,
America's gone to
you-
shit.
I'm honestly glad I haven't killed myself.
I'm glad that
Whoa,
no one's
hold
killed me.
I mean, yeah, true. Especially everything that's happened this year, which makes it probably one of the worst years ever.
Funny
Wow,
COVID.
who's got a gun on me?
Funny COVID. Just that's the answer. Yes. Funny COVID.
COVID.
And that's the only answer. That is the
I
only answer.
fucking hate it.
All of
I
this
fucking
Alright,
happened
Sarge,
because
what the
of
fuck are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my friends that have helped me out through this terrible times. Playing
I'm
games with me every day.
ungrateful. I am ungrateful for Kobe Bryant dying at the very beginning of the year.
We're not on ungrateful stuff yet.
Homies.
Shut up.
Well, that's making me sad.
We're supposed
Yeah.
to be what we're grateful for.
I actually cried as soon as I heard him.
Okay. To TBH though, I'm probably grateful for the opportunity to actually have this Discord server because Depresso go uppo or downo.
Wait, I do have
Ever
something
since
I'm
I
grateful
talked
for.
to people in this server, it's my
Yeah,
do
fault.
have
hopefully
something
not
I'm
up.
Okay, hold on.
I hope
Yeah,
I hope I brought it
Depresso
down
go
like
down
shit.
O.
All right, good.
I mean, not much, but Depresso go down O.
If I sucked you off, would it get rid of your depression?
Yesterday you said that the $20 deal was off. Or no,
Yes,
that was
it would
today.
get rid of my depression because I would immediately die.
I would end
I would.
myself. Okay, no, but I'm also thankful for like my book though, because like that's like been the only thing that I've been focusing on for 3 years. Even though I'm only the first part of the first draft, so hey, But remember the phrase, it's all connected if you actually do want to read my book, just saying.
I'll note that.
I'm grateful for being able to talk to you crackheads.
Oh,
What?
well, hold up. You call
She's
me a
not here, what are you
crackhead? I am a fucking
Yes.
cop. I'm a chicken fucking cunts.
That only
To be
further
fair,
illustrates the point.
I tell everybody I talk to a crackhead. So
I am a chicken, not a crackhead. Chickens cannot do fucking crack.
you're a
We
crackhead.
we have
You're
no
a crackhead.
access.
Very different.
We have
You're
no
a
access
crackhead.
to fucking
Very
crack, my
different.
god.
Okay, I think
I
Nagito,
can
unless you want
go.
to share something that you're thankful for.
I think I might be high on life.
You probably are.
I am personally thankful as well for my friends, and because it's quarantine can be rough, or was definitely rough for sure.
Yeah.
And the friends I have found at university through church and through classes, it's gone a great community, made tons of new friends, and it's been really good. I found my element here, kind of. So I was really worried because there'd be like lockdown procedures and different things like that could easily prevent that. And I transferred from a school to another school, which can be hard getting new friends. But it was actually pretty good.
Especially with the
that.
COVID transition and stuff.
Again,
Yeah.
I feel you because I've transferred from 2 schools in my life.
Dang.
Okay, so Nagito, do you want to share if you
Do you want to say
Yeah.
anything?
No.
you're not thankful for anything?
Jesus.
Okay, changing
You know
the
what?
subject.
I'm thankful for Nagito for showing up but not talking.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, she did show up. I
You're
mean,
welcome.
Hey,
I
she
showed
said
up
she was
to
gonna show up, and she did. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so
It took
she
a
took
lot.
me to
It took a lot of effort to even talk in the
yeah,
other
pretty sure she
video.
showed up. I mean, that's good enough.
all right. So let's move on to
Took a
things that
lot
we
of
are
effort.
unthankful for.
I am unthankful for
Everything.
Same, but still.
Whoa, wait a minute! Not everything.
Everything this year besides getting an actual kind of good.
Give
Nothing
birth
good.
to you.
Nothing
The,
good
the,
for this
the
year.
food you eat. I'm unthankful for America. How about that?
Yeah, me too. Actually,
Dude,
if I could move to the Bahamas, I would.
if I could move to fucking Finland, I would. I hear they have great education
If I
there.
could move to New Zealand, I would.
If I could move to Australia, oh yeah, it's a done deal.
Listen, the thing that I'm actually unthankful for, and I'm gonna try not to turn this into a rant because I'm very passionate about it.
Turn
But
into a rant if
I
you
am
want.
unthankful for the things that people make a dig. People make a dig. Okay, cool. Words.
Dig?
I'm unthankful for me not using proper grammar. No, but seriously, I'm unthankful for just the things that people just blow out of proportion. Because it's like,
Oh my god.
what?
I could
Pyrotis,
not agree with you more.
I mean, yeah, I could
agree with
not
you.
agree with you more, Pyrotis, but unfortunately,
Did it happen again? Oh,
No, but
I thought everything just cut off.
yeah, it messed up for a second.
Same.
But yeah, I'm unthankful
Anyway.
for people. I'm unthankful for the idiots.
Yeah, the idiots.
Like, 'cause it's like a
Karen.
lot of this, like, just 2020 could have been
So you're just
either
dissing the entire
eased
fucking country,
or
huh?
prevented if people would not, like, if people would just shut the fuck up, do as they're told, and just not be dumbasses.
Well,
You know what's
unfortunately,
been
that's not
keeping
going to
people
change
sane?
anytime
You know what's been keeping people sane through 2020?
soon.
Twitch and Among Us. That's literally the only things. At
Oh,
least for me.
another thing that I'm thankful,
Twitch. We don't even talk about Twitch. Twitch
and
is
this
fucking
is
broken.
and this is going to be very, like, I didn't know you were into that
The
kind of
Twitch
stuff,
stuff.
but I am thankful for the YouTube series. Oh wow. I am very thankful
Okay,
for
hold up.
the Minecraft YouTube series Mionite that came back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone knows Syndicate. And Mr. Captain Sparkles himself, he joined in.
Yo.
Yeah, and see, the series started in 2014. There was Mionite Season 1, Mionite Season 2. So 2014 was Mionite Season 1, 2.
Do you know what I'm unthankful for?
And
Bad
this
internet
year,
cutting out.
let me talk. And this year, Syndicate made a series called Isolation Island, because normally he would travel and stuff, and
Mhm.
normally he would travel and stuff, go around the world and all that. He didn't really have time for streaming anymore. But he made the first video, Isolation Island, which eventually evolved into not Mionite Season 3, because that was a meme. Mionetian Isles, basically a spin-off that they're trying to fit into the timeline, but probably not gonna do it, and just gonna say it's Mionite -1.
Mm.
So that has been something good that has come from lockdown and quarantine and COVID and stuff. Is that one of my favorite YouTube series when I was a kid came back?
I mean, shoot, that's always good.
The Mandalorian.
Never watched it.
They don't really. They
I
don't
don't
really get
have
the
Disney
respect of the
Plus.
Mandalorian.
Listen, I am black. I am broke. What makes you think I have fucking Disney Plus?
We are pirates. We don't know what that means.
But okay, quick thing. I don't really get what the hype is about Mandalorian.
Have you seen it?
I have
Star Wars.
How much of it have you
Star
seen?
Wars.
3 episodes. I couldn't really make it.
Cringe. That's why. Bro, every
just
episode
wasn't
was
into it.
amazing, first of
I
all.
just was
Second
not
of
into it.
all, episode 7 and 8 were absolutely god tier. And then
Joe is
season
just
2
getting
is
wet.
absolutely insane.
Okay.
Bro, have you seen the
one-
third? Watch the third one now. Sarge, we're watching it literally after this podcast, so I'm going to stream it.
Quick thing. Wait. Quick thing. So I lost the interest in Star Wars as soon as Last Jedi came out. Just saying.
I don't even want to hear any of that. I don't hear any of that nonsense, all that unloyal crap. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear none of that anti-episode 8 stuff.
I love the original trilogy, and I didn't think it needed any more like movies.
You cannot do
And
that.
then they
That
just
is
went
illegal.
ahead with it.
What do you think about the prequels then?
Uh-oh.
You don't like
I liked-
Revenge of the Sith?
I liked Rogue One.
What about Revenge of the Sith?
It was okay.
It was okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What is this heresy?
Okay.
Man's mad.
In my defense, the last time I saw a Star Wars movie before the newer movies came out, and then Mandalorian.
You have
That
no
was
defense.
2012
Stay quiet.
since I saw the
Even.
original trilogy.
No.
4
Revenge of
years
the Sith is the
after
best Star Wars movie.
I agree.
Amen.
4 years after I saw the original trilogy, I don't think I needed
Sick.
more Star Wars in my life.
Well,
Although I agree,
we
I
always need more Star Wars in our
I
lives.
totally disagree. One of my biggest dreams is to write a Star Wars novel,
Wow.
like an official one. Like that's high key why I want to write books, is so eventually I can write a Star Wars book.
My opinion on the new trilogy is they were alright movies. I got my fill of Star Wars I wanted in it. While not necessarily the best, it's probably the worst trilogy out of the 3. Unless you're counting the trilogy of spin-off movies, but
I mean, yeah.
No, hey! I will not take any crap about Rogue One or
Rogue
Solo.
One
Okay,
was a
I
good
love
movie.
Rogue One.
I need to
Just
rewatch all
Let
the
me
Star Wars
finish
movies
talking.
because I've lost It's somewhere
Bruh.
in timeline.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's the 9 main ones,
I
and then
will
there's
say-
Rogue One and
Rogue
Solo.
One actually it re-inspired my Star Wars love. Honestly,
I can respect that.
I would like to
Yeah.
talk.
Yes, sir.
I didn't really like episode 8 was not good, and I kind of lost interest in the new trilogy. But I started rewatching Star Wars after the Clone Wars last season came out. God, that was a masterpiece.
Right. And
Wait, are
we
you
watched
talking
the
about-
edit of episode 3 with the last 4 episodes,
Yes.
right?
Oh my
That
god.
was
Wait, are you talking
God
about
tier.
Clone Wars? Clone
The
Wars, the
Clone
series?
Wars, yes, the last
Oh my god, yes.
brought me back into like rewatching all of Star Wars.
Brought you back
You're
into
giving me
the light.
major nostalgia right now. I loved the entire I loved Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is great. It was really great.
Clone Wars.
Now, I'll say this. I'm currently on a watch through of everything Star Wars chronological. And I've already watched all the movies 1 through 9, including Rogue One and Solo, in chronological
Right.
order before. And I have
Actually
to say, I
seen
do appreciate the sequels more in that order, but I will admit that is my least favorite trilogy. However, every Star Wars movie gets a score of at least 90 out of 100 in my book.
You're just wet for Star Wars.
I would
Okay,
say,
and
I
do you,
would
do you have
say-
another point that's actually relevant?
I would say
I think this is
episode
I think
9
this
would
is a
probably be
good-
in the 80s out of 100, to be honest.
The
Nah.
80s were a
'Cause the
different
seven-
time, okay? The
this-
80s were different.
The episode 7 was episode 8 was saved by that one brilliant scene at the end with destroying the flagship. God,
Oh,
that was
and the fight with Kylo Ren,
Yeah,
Rey, and the troopers.
Yeah.
Fair,
Oh,
fair.
but
Hello, Hajime Hinata.
for me, every Star Wars movie gets a score of at least 99, except The Last Jedi gets a score of 95.
You're just moist
Yeah,
for Star
but
Wars.
Last Jedi was really when I felt the series go a little farther down. When
This is a good time to mention that
I
Sarge
like
and I
Force
are
Awakens. I
going to
actually
be a
really
part
like
of a
Force
D&D
Awakens.
Star Wars campaign.
Yo.
Yo, D&D
Force
Wars.
Awakens.
Joseph,
That
ooh.
reminds me, Sarge, remind me to literally scream at the DM because I am kind of annoyed at him right now.
Okay.
So
That's just a side note.
Force Awakens was also really good, just like Rogue
I didn't
One
like
for
the
me.
sequels.
Wow.
It's because you have bad
Yeah,
opinions.
Okay, it's not.
Hold
shut up.
on.
It's not like I did
Hold on.
not like them. It's that
The,
I would not count them as part of the canon.
Well, you're gonna have to. I'm sorry.
They're not gonna
I
remake
I
the movies.
didn't rewatch like every Star Wars movie
the
because
main reason I liked Force Awakens is because of bringing back Han Solo and Leia.
And then they kill him.
Okay, spoilers. I hated it when Han Solo died.
I mean,
Alright,
Han
no,
Solo or Harrison Ford didn't want to be in the movie, so
Yeah, he got
I
paid
mean,
big bucks for
He
that.
was only in the movie because he wanted Han Solo to be killed. That he would not return if Han Solo was not killed in it.
Hey,
Alright,
That
now
was a
hold up.
specific term.
Honestly,
Alright, now
Guys,
hold up.
did you
Joe,
know that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father?
no.
Sorry to
Shut the
spoil
fuck
it,
up.
Don't spoil
You
that.
fucking-
No.
fucking die.
So this
Hold
seems
up,
like a
Joe,
great
hold
time
up.
to move on to our next topic. Since
Hold
this,
on, hold on, Joe. My boy Joe, since you are fucking moist for Star Wars, how many movies are there in total?
Depends on what you mean. I would have to say 12, and if you say 11 is the correct answer, you are actually wrong because of the Star Wars: The Clone Wars movie.
Live action.
Dude, I have no idea. Like, dude, I need to rewatch, Star Wars
There's so many
from like the
there's
first
so many
movie
mini
all the way.
trilogies in the entire
Here is the
series.
transition into the next topic.
This is a bad transition.
It was a terrible transition.
well, I'm sorry, we're on 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we kind of need to move this along.
all right.
Fair.
We
This is this is the
only covered
Thanksgiving
3
episode,
topics,
and
though.
we've talked, we don't have a single thing about Thanksgiving.
Work rants and Star Wars. That's all we've talked about.
Okay.
No, we
I
said
actually-
stuff that we were thankful and unthankful for.
That's
That was
that's
live.
Thanksgiving.
I
Yeah.
have a funny Thanksgiving story.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
So-
this involves chicken.
Crispy, just let him talk.
it involves minimal chicken.
Motherfucker.
but never. Anyway, so I was so I was at my grandfather's house for Thanksgiving, as was most of my family, and then all of a sudden we decided to play the game Smartass.
Huh?
You know
Never heard of it.
You uh,
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
to be honest, I don't remember it either.
About to tell a story, you don't remember the main
So-
point of the story.
Right?
And okay, so we were playing Smartass, and then all of a sudden, my cousin just turns to me and says, "Are you a smartass?" And I said,
Yes.
I actually just ran into the bathroom.
The fuck? Are
'Cause,
you a smart ass? Oh shoot, I gotta pee real quick.
like, so
Hey, yo,
the
be right
thing
back.
is, I ate way too much and had to throw up. It was
I
perfect
mean,
timing.
to this
Dude.
day, he still hasn't answered the question.
Now, are you smartass?
Actually, I
Like,
haven't-
are you
I
Yeah,
smart
haven't-
yeah, yeah. IDK, are you smartass?
I am a
Okay.
Confirmed.
Hey, speaking of throwing up, I threw up yesterday. Anyway,
Okay, moving
all right,
on.
all right. Favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Green bean casserole, other than
no,
turkey.
no.
Hold
Green
up,
bean
hold
casserole.
up,
Right,
hold up.
turkey.
Green bean, Joe. Green bean casserole. Are you willing to send some of that to me, as a food connoisseur?
Oh my
Do you like green bean casserole?
I like green beans. I like casserole. I've never tried green bean
You've
casserole.
never had
so,
green bean casserole, dude. It's
Bro.
basically
Yeah.
green beans, fried onions, along with like gravy.
Everything you said
Ooh.
in that
Good.
is a white food.
Yeah.
No wonder I haven't tried
It was
it.
like green
Imagine
bean
being
casserole
white.
is a very like a white thing.
No, I've looked at a map of all the states and their favorite side dishes, and like not turkey, not ham, just like side dishes for
Mhm.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Texas's favorite was green bean casserole.
I've
It
never
makes
had green
sense.
bean casserole.
Green bean casserole is so
So
good.
and then here's the
We're
thing with
white.
me. I love to try foods, like different food. I just love to eat in general.
My
Yet somehow
favorite,
I'm not fat.
my favorite. I wouldn't say it's exclusively Thanksgiving, but my aunt makes a very good broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole.
Yo, broccoli,
Oh.
rice, and cheese casserole, dude.
Is that like
Yo.
is that like similar to like a chicken rice bake?
It's
It is kind of, yeah, but
Yeah.
without chicken. Although I have had a version with chicken in it, and it's even better.
basically it's like you
Fucking
get
slaps.
macaroni and cheese. Like you take the cheese from macaroni and cheese and you smother it in
Okay,
cooked
Stop.
broccoli and white
Any reason?
rice.
Stop.
I need to
Stop.
say
I
something.
was sold when I heard macaroni.
No. Now, I've just been sold on this past Thanksgiving and Christmas. I
Hmm.
used to not like them because I never tried them and I thought they sounded gross. Yams with the marshmallow stuff?
Oh,
No,
No,
sweet
yams.
yams are
I'm good.
Sweet
disgusting.
yams. Sweet
Change
yams.
my
Oh my
fucking
god.
mind.
Listen, I
Sweet
like-
yams are the nastiest thing.
You haven't
Yeah,
had
I don't
Mates
like
then.
yams.
You haven't
I
had Mate
have
right.
tried it.
I really just don't like
Dude,
yams.
I've had them. Here's the thing: if I don't like something, I will try it in different forms, and if it just doesn't hit right, it just doesn't hit right. I've had yams in like 30,000 different forms, dude. Hell
Listen.
no.
I'll be honest though. I like sweet potato fries, but that's it.
You what?
Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm saying I will eat sweet potato fries, but anything else that
Yo,
is yam related,
Baked
no,
sweet potatoes
no,
at Texas Roadhouse.
Never
Ew.
tried them, but I need
I
to.
mean,
They're
GG. Yeah.
so good.
ew.
They give you like
No.
marshmallow, like some like topping. I don't remember because I haven't been
Yeah.
in forever.
Haha, I
Someone
wonder
take
why.
me to Texas
I
Roadhouse
wonder.
right now.
Yo,
COVID is she.
I had Texas Roadhouse a couple months ago. I had the ribs, bro. Yo,
When
I
I get
don't know
back
what
into
it is.
Garland, I'm going to Texas Roadhouse.
bro, take me with you.
Yeah,
paying
take
for
me with you
yourself?
too.
We can pull up.
You're paying
Hey,
for
guys.
yourself, right?
Pull up.
Yeah, that's
Guys,
fine. Yeah, I'll pay for
quick,
myself.
quick non-related
We'll have-
announcement. I think Shu is simping for Nagito.
Always.
Simping
Always.
for
This isn't a new
Nagito.
thing.
Hmm.
Oh,
I-
Nagito.
Probably her
Nagito.
thing. Never mind.
Nagato Nagito. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this?
Nagito. Anyway,
Oh my god.
Shogi-
anyone else have
Shogi-
any
Shogi-
other
Shogi-
foods they want to talk about?
Nagito.
Wait, hold on.
Fried
All right,
turkey
hold on.
is
So,
really good.
okay, you motherfucker.
Deep fried turkey.
My guy,
No, Crispy, you're a
Deep fried
chicken, not a
turkey.
turkey. Calm
Deep-
down.
and my boy Gerald. That's my favorite turkey, bro. Fucking got
Fried
fucking
fucking
beheaded
turkey.
for your shit. All right, be fucking grateful, you piece of shit.
All right, then I'll eat chicken.
You piece of shit.
Yo, Crispy,
Dude,
I'm gonna be
how much
honest.
more do you want to take from me? My grandfather died. My grandmother died. My mom and dad are dead. How much more do you want?
Yo, Crispy.
Sweet
The chicken.
ham.
I would like some buttered cock. Thank you very much.
Whoa,
Buttered cock.
whoa.
Buttered
Crispy,
cock.
Crispy, genuine
Yeah.
question though, because this is coming from somebody who actually cooks.
All right.
Do you notice that, or is it true that black people cook better fried chicken than any other,
Oh,
race?
I don't know
Unless
about
you are Colonel Sanders himself, the answer is probably yes.
I don't know about that. I make some really good
Don't even
Or
Alright.
my
chicken.
grandmother.
Okay. Hold
My
on, hold on.
grandmother makes the
Sarge,
best fried chicken I've ever tasted in my life, and
Don't
I've been to
even
New
say it.
Orleans and had fried chicken
I
made from a
am
church.
willing to challenge that. Both Joe's grandmother and Sarge, I'm willing to challenge that shit. But
Yo.
Pyrentis, dude, you have no idea
I
how
will.
shitty fried chicken from fucking fast food places can be sometimes, man.
I
That's all
make.
I'm gonna
I
say.
make this deep fried
Alright.
chicken that is marinated in hot honey sauce.
Ooh.
I would bust a nut to try
Hey.
that. Like, oh my god.
Should I mention the
Sarge,
thing that
Sarge,
happened
I will
in
sell
New
you
Orleans?
my biggest cock for that chicken.
Your biggest. That
Ooh,
implies you
biggest.
have others.
I would sell
He's
my
talking
left
about
nut.
chicken.
I would sell my left nut for that.
I would
Oh,
become
silent.
Lance Armstrong on behalf of that. Now, I highly doubt, because my grandmother makes the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. And Sarge
I would
and
like to work
Pyrentis know what I'm
with
talking about, because we've been to New Orleans and had pretty darn good fried chicken.
I'm willing to
I actually
Well,
do.
I'm willing
yeah,
to challenge that.
Pyrentis
I
gotta
am
go.
willing to challenge that shit. I will go
would
to
sell
fucking New
Arnold
Orleans just to try
Schwarzenegger.
it.
Hey,
Wait, where are
Joseph,
you
you want to
talking
talk about what else happened in New Orleans?
Depends on exactly what else you're talking about.
Welcome Snevy to the
The
podcast.
whole
Oh.
thing about the
My diarrhea.
mhm.
Oh,
Why? I was in the car.
diarrhea.
No,
Snevy was in the car as well.
Snevy remembers because I absolutely murdered out as Yoshi. It's pretty rough. Okay, so basically, I'm lactose intolerant, and this is in the time period where I'm discovering that fact.
Ah, shit.
Exactly, actually.
Literally.
And so, me, the Tan Man, and my girlfriend at the time, and her friend, we'd
Oh
get
my God.
pizza at a mall.
Sabara,
On this
to be
mission trip.
specific. Sabara.
What's-
please.
Oh, that's the name of it? Okay,
Yeah,
I forgot
Sabara.
its name. I honestly blot this out from my memory, and I only remember when people tell me about it.
It's
I
too
was thinking
traumatic.
about eating at the pizza place as well, but I went and
And-
got Chick-fil-A instead.
And so I get like 3 pieces of the pizza. We order a big pizza, like
Hold on,
one
was
very
it-
large
Was
pizza.
the crust? Was the crust cheese filled?
I don't think so. No, I think it was just a normal type of pizza. It might have been meat lovers or pepperoni. I can't remember at the moment.
Mm.
Oh, no, it had some other vegetable topping, like green bell peppers or jalapenos or something.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around, and I feel like I'm stabbed. Like, it's bad. It's horrible. And I'm like, okay. And then it subsides, and then we get Starbucks, and we try this chocolated up, milked up, creamed up, freaking large thing. I don't even know what it's called. A cookie and cream type of latte or something like that. I down that.
Mocha cookie crumble.
The caramel macchiato.
It would be the mocha
I don't
cookie
know.
crumble because that's.
It
the-
might have been that mocha cookie crumble. That sounds exactly like what it was.
Is
And
that
then
what it
so I
is?
get that, and I get the larger size thing, venti, and yeah, and I drink the whole thing, and then I'm walking around. I'm like, I feel great. Let's go to GameStop. And we go to GameStop, and I'm
I
like,
feel great. Let's go to GameStop.
And me and Sarge just kind of chilling in there.
Remember GameStop?
and then my
Remember
stomach starts absolutely going,
It does.
and then it hurts. It feels like my intestines are tied up in like a giant knot, and like someone's stabbing me, and I book it as fast as I safely can,
Safely. Safely.
Yeah, if I went any faster, something bad would happen, and I'll just leave it at that. And and then I absolutely I don't want to get into too much information here, but I go to the bathroom. And let's just say
As
I'm
you
in there
do.
for a long time.
You're in there for
Bro,
like
I-
45
Too much
minutes.
information.
And then I
Bro,
come out.
I-
I come out. No. I go to the bathroom twice.
Yeah.
What the?
and then I come out. And then we resume
my
the trip, and my stomach gets worse than it's ever been in my life. Darcy
Oh my
mom
God.
gets me peppermint oil that I rub in my stomach, and actually helped. I don't believe in essential
Peppermint
oils, but it
oil?
did actually help. And
Dude.
then I take some lactase enzyme supplements way before they're going to be useful, and then probiotics. And then I'm like, oh my God, when does the bus get here? Oh, 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, thank God. I think I'll get on the bus. And then I get on the bus, and I'm like, how long's the trip? And they're like, oh, about an hour. And I was like, oh God, and I just book it off the bus and find
I
the
bet
nearest
you
bathroom.
did. I bet you.
And cut
Dude, is your
this.
anus
Okay.
okay? Is your anus okay? Like,
Next part of the
God
story.
No, I don't want to get into
damn.
too much information, but it was not
Next part of the
okay.
story.
Okay, that actually okay.
Wait. The story still has to go on.
Yeah.
Next part of the
and then-
story.
That is actually
Me,
hilarious.
Snevy, and Pyrentus' brother are chilling in the SUV because we had separate different cars for more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a
Um,
bus and 2 cars.
So the bus leaves him, right? Because they're like, oh yeah, we'll just take the SUV. So we're sitting there for like 30 minutes waiting for him to come out.
I
We
was
had,
sitting there for 30 minutes waiting for stuff to come out too, so don't.
Man.
but we're in there just playing with our new amiibos we got from GameStop. And we're like,
Wow.
bro, where's Joseph? Like, he's taking 5 years. We see this man hobbling out at the mall, looking
I was
around for the
devastated.
bus.
Man's in
And
pain.
he comes into the car, and it's like an hour trip across Lake Pontchartrain because it's like the longest bridge. So he's just sitting there. Snevy has this amiibo, which is like a
It's
yarn, yarn
Very
amiibo,
plush, very soft.
and he's just
Uh-huh.
gripping it the entire way home, like holding on it to it vigorously. Just
Like
Oh,
I've never
oh,
held
just-
anything tighter in my life.
Legend has
Arthur
it that it
Fishing
still
the
has,
amiibo.
Not
legend has
even
it that it
Nintendo.
lost its original
even
shape and
Nintendo.
it's never been normal.
it still has the marks in it.
It has the handprints.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
I'll find it. I'll find it and send you a picture.
Dude, you were Arthur fisting an amiibo for an entire hour.
Yes, because the pain started to come back.
Oh boy.
my man's just like, I-
The
I
worst
know-
worst part is I shared a room with Joseph, so I didn't know what he was doing that night.
Wait,
Yeah, we all shared a room with you that week, and we were just like, I hope.
wait,
it
which
doesn't
one? Which one was that?
New
Where
Orleans.
what?
No.
Yeah, New Orleans. I'm trying to remember where we stayed.
We stayed
It was
in
like
the
we were in, like,
church, the
Covington.
student church.
Oh.
Across
I
the,
remember the first church we stayed at, but I
Yeah,
don't
we
remember
all
the
stayed-
second.
we were in a separate room. You stayed on the couch, the blow up couch.
Blow up couch.
Then I
Yeah.
slept on the actual couch.
There was like a blow up mattress couch that was in there,
And then 2 regular couches.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
and we
I
had
have to
the
say, though-
screen in there that I used Brad's laptop to
We were
watch
playing Minecraft
Minecraft
parties.
videos on.
Yo,
Oh,
I have
okay.
to say though, when 9-Volt got home and he was explaining this stuff to me, I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard because that's like the first story that he told. He said, "Hey, you want to hear the story about how Joseph almost pooped himself?"
Hey, that's not exactly true. I never came close because I have a willpower.
Dude, I will put that on your gravestone. The entire story verbatim. I will put that on your
Let me see if I
gravestone.
can
Hey, it's
find
gonna be
the,
on YouTube, so you
amiibo.
know.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
So
The
you can
whole
get the
world will know that
transcript.
you. Yeah, sure.
I actually. Okay, do we have time for one more story?
Time check, Sarge.
Probably. I had to cut out
Probably.
So,
large
this
part of
is-
the beginning.
This
So
is-
Yeah.
Okay. So this was like 5 years ago.
Mhm.
I was like doing whatever I was doing then. And then all of a sudden, okay, so at this point I had a pet rabbit. And he like looked like he was hungry, so I decided I was going to feed him. And all of a sudden, I feel my hand feel kind of numb, but also puffy. And then I look down at it, and it is like just looks like a balloon.
So,
And then it's just spreading. It's just spreading.
Bro, did you get hives?
dude,
I think
yeah,
it was hives. It was definitely hives. But
golly.
I didn't
you
know
were
what it
allergic to
was,
it,
and
wasn't it?
as soon as I showed like my mom, she was like freaking out.
I bet she was. She's like,
So
holy shit.
she just
Hives are
threw me
disgusting,
into the
dude.
back of
I'm
the
so
car
glad I
and just
haven't had it
we
yet.
sped off to the hospital. At
Dude,
this point,
I've
my
had,
face,
I'm in a medical class, so I've had to like do like a project on hives. Jesus Christ, dude.
yeah.
Bro, your
That
hand
that
is
is
bigger than
By
my
this,
self-esteem. I don't know what you're talking about.
by the time we were at
I
the
really have
hospital,
no
by the time
idea.
we were at the hospital, my face was puffed up. I could barely see,
Ooh.
and yeah. And once we got to the front desk, they saw me and immediately like called as many doctors as possible, trying to
Oh yeah,
find
you're
what this
like
was.
code red.
Literally.
Okay, so this is where it gets ridiculous. So I can barely see. I can see like very, very minimally in front of me.
You look
So I
Asian.
start walking away from the front desk, trying to sit down somewhere, and I just run straight into a wall,
Oh no.
and I actually lost a tooth. I lost a tooth.
Dude,
Laugh at
what?
IDK's
Hold
suffering.
on, hold on. Why would you think it?
Stories?
Ha 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 ha! Suffering.
I tried to sit down because I didn't know how
Why'd
long
you?
the wait was gonna be.
Why would you think it was a good idea to walk when you can barely see?
I was an idiot, okay?
I
I
mean,
was
how
an
did
idiot.
Was?
Al do it?
Dude,
Wait,
you're
did you
over
have?
here looking like you're a fat Chinese man trying to sit down and you
Yo, that's
can't
low-key
see shit.
racist, though.
Wait, wait, wait.
Kind of racist,
Did you have
okay?
For
hives?
legal reasons, that is a joke.
Did you have a
Okay,
allergic
okay.
reaction to your rabbit, or was it just like a puff up of
I think it was the
hives?
rabbit food. It was the rabbit food. Like,
Jesus,
I know. It was so intense too.
God,
Like,
man,
I
it was
could
Damn.
barely like just grasp what was happening.
dude.
Yo, I'm gonna go get my
You probably
rabbit.
look like the
So,
Kool-Aid man.
Okay, but this is not where it ends. So because I lost my tooth, I was just bleeding straight out of my mouth. It looked like I just sucking blood all day. There was
vampire now.
so it looked like it looked like I was just about to bite everyone and turn them all into vampires.
You can't do that with puffed up lips.
No, but still, it looked like I was a fat vampire who was Chinese.
Stop being racist.
For legal reasons,
Okay.
this is a joke.
Okay, and then as soon as my mom decides to look over to see how I'm doing, she sees me just covered in blood, puffed up. I don't know why I said puffy.
Puppy dope.
And like, she's like, "Is there any way you could find a doctor faster? Because look at my son." And the front desk lady just looks over to me and she's like, "I think I just found a doctor for you."
How convenient. I believe there's one available right now.
Okay, this is all
It's
from my
outside
mom's
and then the
perspective, 'cause
dumpster. That's where you belong.
this is all told by my mom's perspective. Okay, like she told me this 3 years after it happened.
Yeah, because you can't see shit. I mean, you can't tell us. You can't see.
Yeah.
I think we got a doctor for you. Walks in with a Glock. All right,
Okay.
stand still.
He can't see it anyway.
Bro,
That's
no.
fair.
And
He
once
can't
I'm
see.
rushed to the ER, and I'm given an EpiPen, which
Yo,
okay,
EpiPens.
an EpiPen feels like Jesus, just feels like straight up Jesus.
Wait, so you try to tell me that you felt Jesus?
Hold on, don't say it like that.
I'm
Finger
sorry.
through the hole in his
I
hands.
felt Jesus injecting into my bloodstream.
I had to say it like that,
Anyway.
Pyrrhus.
After the EpiPen, they tried to figure out what caused the allergic reaction, and I told them that it started when I was about to feed my rabbit, and so they either thought it was the rabbit or the rabbit food, which one of them was right, obviously, and Yeah, they gave me like an EpiPen for if it happens again, and also some medication to help if
Mhm.
the EpiPen somehow does not work. I don't
Oh
know.
Jesus!
And I was scared to touch the rabbit food since.
I bet you were, dude. You just looking at that bag right before you like, oh my god, shaking.
Like, it was traumatizing but hilarious because
I mean, I would be too. I mean, I would be too if I touched some rabbit food and I looked like a fat
I
Chinese
technically
zombie.
almost died. I technically
Yo.
almost died.
This man lost a fight to rabbit food. My man lost a tooth because of rabbit food.
I'll take that
really
hit
did.
right into the
My
side
man
of my
embarrassed the shit out of himself because of rabbit food.
Ah,
and because I couldn't see. Also,
Because
fact
of
that-
rabbit food.
the fact that you thought it was a good idea to try to find a seat when you're basically blind is what baffles me.
Hey, I'm gonna go do something
honestly,
stupid.
it baffles me too. Like,
Your freaking eyelids are nearly shut, looking like
run
golf
straight
balls, and
into
you're
a
like,
wall and then
I'm
lose
gonna
a
sit
tooth in
down.
the process.
My fucking weary legs. I'm gonna go sit down. It freaking destroys his tooth.
The thing is, my legs were barely like affected by the hives. It was just my arms.
All
My
right,
upper
it's time
body
to sit
was just
down. Oh no, blindness, my one weakness.
Oh god!
Oh no, a wall. Time to lose my tooth. Hey, you think
Oh
the
no!
tooth fairy's gonna come?
Oh yeah,
They
did you
don't
get
come
money for
early.
your
I'll tell
tooth?
you that. Did you? Did you?
Yeah,
Hmm?
did you get money for your tooth?
Did you
Yeah.
get compensation
Could've
from the
ordered.
fucking? Actually, hold up. Did you get compensation from the fucking Easter Bunny for that shit? Cause goddamn,
no, I
Yo,
didn't.
Santa need to pull up.
Santa need to pull up.
Yes, and I need to pull up.
I need compensation for
give me
this shit.
Just give me everything. Just give me everything for
Uh,
Christmas.
Santa
Everything. I
Santa comes out your chimney. You're just waiting there, like Santa.
I almost
You still owe
fucking
me my
died.
shit. I nearly fucking died because I just rabbit food. Where's my money?
I almost fucking died from rabbit food. I deserve everything.
He almost
Easter
died
Bunny
from.
need to come up and like apologize. Like,
God, the Easter Bunny needs to fucking give you a written apology, like got an extra egg.
a
Cause
written and
goddamn,
verbal apology. Like,
dude, you almost died feeding your pet. Goddamn.
You check the
And
for
here's the sad
allergy
part.
notice, and then sue the
Mhm.
company.
We had to give
I mean,
away
yeah.
my rabbit. We had to give away my rabbit.
God damn it,
Yo,
bro!
Like-
You need compensation for that shit.
And it wasn't even because of the rabbit food.
yo, I
That
have
It
a
was because
rabbit. You
we got
want
a
to see
dog.
it?
It was because
You
we got
want
a
to
dog.
see it?
I have a rabbit. You want me to bring it to your house? I can pull up.
Well, I still have a dog, so no.
I'll bring the food too. You can feed it.
Oh, bring the
No,
food just
no,
in
don't.
case.
Because
Power
we lost the
shut.
EpiPen. We lost the EpiPen two years ago.
Oh
Wow.
fuck, dude! Are you just over here like you wanna die? Bring
My
the
man
fucking
lost a
rabbit.
fight to rabbit
Like,
food.
it
Come
was-
on.
Dude, hold up. I feel bad for you, cause like imagine you're walking down a fucking dark ass street, dude, and some
I
some
am
dude
doing
comes at
way
you
worse.
with
Believe me.
some dude comes at you with not a knife, not a gun, but a fucking rabbit, and sets it loose on your ass. You're fucking dead. He's like, get him, boy,
Thing is,
get
I've
him.
gone through way worse, but none went to death, or even went close to death. But I've gone through some shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, because of rabbit food. Like,
'Cause of rabbit.
I've been through some shit. I've had hard times. Rabbit food.
Bro, I've been through some shit. Just listen to the previous story.
Nice.
I mean, I lost my
What kind of
innocence.
stories
when-
are you telling?
I mean, I
Dude,
lost my innocence when I was 7, so
Dude,
yeah.
I've been through some shit. Just look at my skin color.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh my god, got that.
I mean, considering my dad was arrested when I was born,
Whoa.
too.
Wait, when you were
Yeah, like-
born? Hello?
He tried to kill him with the rabbit again. So he got the algae in the first place. And they were
Wait,
like,
you start
whoa,
stabbing
whoa,
the
whoa.
doctors after you
Actually,
were...
he was arrested
Not
for
even
drug
stabbing
dealing,
him.
and then he was arrested for drug dealing.
Ah, yes, drug dealing.
Nice.
Most
And
common
then he
form of
was
harassment.
deported. And then he was deported.
Hey,
Jesus.
Crispy, I have a question real quick.
Yes.
2% whole, skim, or almond.
Whole.
Whole.
2% and almond. Fuck
I'm just
skim.
asking.
Wrong
'cause-
answer and wrong answer.
No,
You
I'm just
can
asking.
get on your
Crispy.
knees and
Crispy.
start stroking.
If I want milk, I want whole milk. I don't want no
I'll get on my knees and
2%.
start
I don't
stroking
want.
a cow, so I want 100% whole milk.
I don't
That's
want
what-
2% of
That's
milk.
fucking
I want whole
disgusting.
milk.
Skim milk, I need my fat in my fucking milk. All right.
That's why it's whole milk,
No.
not freaking 2% lame freaking.
Listen, bro. 2% is good.
Crispy. The
Not
reason
whole
why I
milk.
asked is because I saw your dad at Walmart the other day, and he's still trying to figure out which one to get.
Okay, hold on.
Oh
Hold on.
damn.
God.
No, hold on. Pyrentis, I know it's a fucking lie because my dad barely makes enough money to afford milk. He works at McDonald's.
All right, that's
Yes.
fair.
Wait, mine's
Hey,
dead.
whoa.
Yeah, but milk's like
Snevy can buy
$2.
milk, and he works at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Wait. Crispy, I think I'm your dad.
Dude, where you been? It's been 17 years, you fucker.
I'm pretty sure all of our dads have gone through such tough times, but I'm pretty sure mine has gone through the worst.
I mean, yeah, he was arrested, fucking butt raped in jail, then deported. Like,
For legal
goddamn.
reasons, that's a joke.
The thing is, he was drug dealing out of love.
What?
Huh?
He was trying to
Every
pay, he was
every
trying to
time he
pay
would
for
make a
it.
transaction, he'd be like, "I love you."
Oh, God, really? He slides some cocaine
Okay,
just for my one true love.
he was trying to like get enough money to support being in a family.
This is not Spider-Man 3.
There's no better
Or
way to
Breaking
put it.
Bad.
That's an obscure reference, but I'm glad someone
Or
got it.
Breaking Bad, or Breaking
Haha, Sandman, haha.
Yeah.
Sandman,
But
bring me a
It-
dream.
the thing is, it barely affected me because I was a stupid child.
You're a
I mean,
stupid
yeah,
chitlin.
you're a little shit.
I was a little shit of a baby.
Should I ask
Well-
what kind of stories we're telling?
None. 'Cause the
no.
podcast
Listen,
is
on this
almost over.
podcast, you don't question shit. All right.
Sarge, how much time?
We're
On
at
this
150 right
podcast,
now.
we talked about drug dealing
150?
to
Yeah.
push it.
We got
God
time for
damn.
one more.
Probably
We got time
end
for
it.
one more.
We should,
One
no,
more.
we should
Almost
probably
time
end
to
it.
rabbit food.
I
Yeah,
have.
we got
We
time for
can
one
put.
more.
Snappy,
can
do you
have
have a story
one
to
more.
tell?
What kind of story
Yeah,
we talking
story
about?
tell?
I don't know.
Any
Any
What-
kind, any kind of
The
story.
one where you got fisted in your anus.
The
Is there one
one
on
where
your
you
mind?
explain
Doctor?
Crispy's dad.
Okay,
Yeah.
Crispy.
Hold up, yeah.
I think that's a little
Tell
too soon.
me. Oh no, tell me why. Tell me why you left 17 years ago.
I was just looking for cigarettes, man. I went to go get milk.
That's what they all say. You piece of shit.
That's what they all say.
That's a
And,
nice
So
story.
Snevy is Crispy's dad?
All right, that was a nice story to
Yeah.
end off on.
All right, you need a good story to end us off on.
I had a bloodshed up my anus.
Yeah,
My dad
abortion up
beats
your
me.
anus? Hold. My dad beats
Say a boar?
Did you
I
say
had
abortion?
A balloon.
A
Oh,
balloon.
up your
I thought you
ass?
said you had a boar, like a.
Yeah,
I thought he said he had an abortion up his ass. I was so confused. I was like,
Hey,
wait, huh?
Snevy,
and you're the father.
Snevy, you can tell the story about your brother.
Which
You
story?
know the one I'm talking about. You know the one I'm talking about. Do it. Just don't say his name. Just don't say his name.
What did he have?
I'm gonna
What did he have
send that snippet to him.
As long as you don't say his name, he cannot come back and like do any shit to us.
Alright, so my brother,
All right,
what? Well, I was with one of my dad and one of his friends and their
You had your brother
daughter.
fuck you.
Shut up. Let him tell the story.
Jesus.
So we were just sitting there. I think they were at like a meat locker because they were storing like deer meat over there. And we're just in the car. I'm just playing my DS, and apparently Kason decided.
Oh my god.
Don't say his name.
My brother decided that
Says his name. Oh, jeez.
my dad's friend's daughter is like, "Can I see your penis?" So
Your brother asks her that?
No,
she asked him.
I'm going around.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
How old are they? How old are they?
She's my age, so she would be 18 now. At the time, I might have been like
Oh.
5 or. At the time, I might have been like 7.
What the fuck?
So she would have
Wait.
been also like 7 at the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
he would've been,
okay.
Like 4. 3 or 4. He just whips that thing out.
You're kidding.
I didn't know any of this because I was playing IDF. So I was playing Batman.
What the fuck?
We get home and he's just chilling in the tub and he just says to our dad, "I showed so and so my penis."
Wait, you want to re-say the word so they get it?
What the fuck?
I showed so and so my penis.
Yeah, not his
Oh my
penis, his
God.
penis.
Penis. Hold on. I'm confused on how the fact that he knows that's his penis, and I'm even more confused on the fact that the
I'm
fucking
sorry, did you say
girl
you were 7
knows
years
what it
old?
is. I
7
mean, hey,
fucking
your
years old?
brother was on all the bitches. I mean, shit.
So my dad called his friend. They'd say, said, "Put on some broken 20s, getting him some condoms."
You're kidding.
I'm
I'm
not.
sorry, did you say you were 7 years
not.
old?
Get this 4-year-old kid some condoms. Extra small.
Well,
Get
that
Water
is a good
balloons.
story to
Well, that
end
was a
off
great
on.
story to end off
Condom.
on. Now, everyone shut up so we can do the
Alright.
outro.
Penis.
Oh my god. Penis.
Thank you for watching episode 3 of our
Please stop.
podcast.
It was so stupid.
That shit was too good. Can I see your piece? Whoosh.
Sure.
Alright.
Send all your penis pics.
Thank you so much for watching episode 3 of our podcast. This
Ended me.
definitely has not been my or your podcast. This has definitely been our podcast.
No,
Yes,
not
our
your podcast. Just yours. Just yours.
This has been a very
No,
interesting
who's playing
episode.
that? I heard that. Who the fuck is playing
What's
that?
happening?
It's been
Let's see what
definitely been an
we're
interesting episode.
Nice cock.
You motherfucker.
This has definitely been an interesting episode, and it'll definitely go down in the books. So,
You can't say that after you told us that story.
Go read a book. Go outside instead of
thank you, Sarge.
All right, there you go.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead. Everyone's
All
muted.
right. Thank you for watching episode 3 of our podcast. This definitely has not been my or your podcast. This has been our podcast amongst randoms. Discord link will be in the description. Join us, please. Everyone's screaming because we muted all of them. But thank you so much for watching episode 3. I have been your host, Pyrentis. This has been your recording man, Sarge. The cock up there is Crispy, your co-host. And I guess we'll see you in the next episode. Actually, little bit of news here. We will not have an episode next week because Thanksgiving, but we will definitely do our best to have a episode up the week after that. So you won't have to deal with our bullshit for a week, but we'll be back the next week.
I don't know about
Thank
that
you.
one. Maybe I can get a Among Us video up in the next week.
Ooh, maybe you can.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. But thank you so much for watching this retarded podcast. I mean, our podcast. And we'll see you in the next one. See you.
Ah.